Frank Scott Jr. and his transition team will sit down for the first time to map out their plans. Fox 16's Isabella Moeller joins us live with a preview. Good morning, Isabella.
Good morning, Ashley. This transition team is called Unite Little Rock. They've been meeting for the past couple of days talking, but today is their first official meeting. They are scheduled to start right now, and we hope to learn more once that meeting is over. They're focusing on Mayor Scott's 3L strategy, the look, listen, and learn, and leading a people-powered transition process with 8 subcommittees led by citizens. So, again, while the team has already met a couple times, with several companies, businesses, and directors across Little Rock, Mayor Scott wrote in a post yesterday that they're going to continue to look, listen, and learn in individual meetings with department directors to determine how they can move Little Rock forward by way of their department. This transition team, there are several prominent figures on there. There's attorneys, there's doctors, and then, of course, there is his opponent, former opponent, Baker Kurris. You can find that article which states all of the people that are on this transition team right now on our Facebook page. In Little Rock, Isabella Moeller, back to you.
All right, thanks, Isabella.
I'm in Pine Bluff and Little Rock and places, but it's not something you hear in Perryville.
An investigation is underway, and a neighborhood is shocked after 2 people were found killed in Perry County. As Rochelle Turner explains, police say a man is in custody accused of the double murder.
A quiet scene on West Valley Street in Perryville.
It has been for years, but probably over the last, 10, 15 years, it's got worse.
People say things took a turn for the worse Saturday night.
Out to walk the dogs about midnight, something like that, and I seen a couple of blue lights and stuff, about 3 or 4 houses down there.
Just down the street from Randy Hamilton's home is where police say 32-year-old Susie Fuller and 36-year-old Jerry Drinkwater were killed.
We haven't really had anything like that down in this little area here. You know, we've got some strange people lives up and down through here, but who does it?
Jim Wilson says the chaos woke him up.
I heard a siren coming up Highway 10. And then when it turned, come down West Valley, it kicked its siren off, and then I just saw the flashing lights go by.
Police say they witnessed 2 men fighting. One had a knife. The officer ordered the armed man, later identified as Bobby Wiles, to drop the knife. Wilson says it's scary to know the double homicide happened too close to her home.
Well, this is really shocking. Now, we have had some bad things happen in our neighborhood through the years, but this is just terrible.
The suspect was taken to the Perry County Detention Center. Investigators took Fuller and Drinkwater's bodies to the state crime lab, where an official cause of death will be determined.
In a Fox 16 news update now, this morning a Benton man remains in jail facing 2 murder charges. Police arrested 26-year-old Matthew Chisholm Saturday night. The shooting happened Friday morning on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Roosevelt in Little Rock. 38-year-old Christopher Carter and 56-year-old Robert Curlett were killed. Chisholm is being held without bond. He faces 2 counts of first-degree murder and a charge of committing a terroristic act. In a Fox 16 crime alert, the England Police Department needs your help solving a shooting. The department says it happened just after 11 p.m. Friday. Right now, officers are not releasing much information, but we do know one victim was taken to the hospital. If you have any information on the shooting, you are asked to call the England Police Department. 2 men face formal charges in the death of a Conway man. Braylon Johnson faces first-degree murder. Kevin West faces capital murder in the death of 57-year-old Randy Daniels. Daniels was found dead in his car in November at the Salem Park Apartments. Police believe the shooters shot him inside his car and then drove it to the apartment complex.
A Pulaski County woman severely injured after being stabbed several times. Deputies say they found 36-year-old Christine Lynn on Eureka Gardens Road. 61-year-old Frank Lawrence is facing first-degree battery in this case. Lynn told deputies Lawrence stabbed her. We're told he claimed self-defense. Lawrence is being held without bond. A regular customer leaves a permanent mark in the side of a River Valley restaurant. According to police, the woman thought she was driving in reverse. When she hit the gas, she quickly realized her car was in drive. The owner of Mama's Cafe says the crash sounded like an explosion.
We have no idea. Like I said, nowadays things are getting scary because a lot of things are happening that aren't right.
The woman's name has not been released, but the restaurant owner tells us she was not hurt.